Hi guys, I've got a very exciting, very quick update for you. There's not too much to review, not too much is new here because I think everything here is what you'll be expecting. Much bigger windows. Um, we are showing, instead of the one big window here in the middle, I have had to split this up into two separate uh, sliding glass windows. This is 14 feet wide and 6 feet tall, which being 14 feet wide is just 2 feet too wide to be just a single window here in the middle. So, yeah, I know we're trying to go for as much glass as possible, as wide as possible, and I think it looks good. The side lights against the sliding glass door have gotten wider. I'm showing what I would do within the window space that we had available from the existing dining room kitchen if we did want to put in a new 6 foot tall window. I think it would look really nice. Casement window here at the master suite. The side windows are here at both sides. We'll take a look at those from the inside soon. Oh, you're gonna love this. So, I took a look at the roof again, and by building out this section of roof, introducing these additional hip lines, and this additional ridge line, and this additional valley line, we're able to keep the entire second floor, or I should say, this bump out area here now has the same 9 foot ceiling heights as the bedrooms proper. And so your daughter's bedroom here has just a single 9 foot ceiling height with the window nicely centered on her wall. And I think the hit to the solar area, it's pretty bad, but especially because I don't think you'd actually be able to build these additional 5 panels if we need to maintain a 3 foot setback from both roof lines here and here. However, there may be some caveats that say that since this is not just a simple roof, a simple shed roof, the firefighters, if they had to, could access all of these roof ridges from other areas. They don't have. Anyways, I'm probably going too far into the weeds, but it may wind up looking more like something like this, when this scoots over instead. And it's fine. It's not a very big expanse of solar roofing area, so I do hope that we'll be able to take advantage, or that you'll be able to take advantage of having the panels come right to these roof lines, if that's possible. But I think, the massing is okay. It's not as clean of a roof. It's not as clean as what I've shown before, but it's also perhaps simpler in its own right, that there's just a single gutter line that runs all the way around here evenly. From this view here, this roof is a little bit simpler. You're not really going to see it much through the foliage of the cherry tree. Maybe, from here. Certainly some vantage points you will, actually. So yeah, it is a little bit cleaner to see it like this. So I'm happy with it. Looking at the front, not too much will have changed. The media room has taller windows now. I've gone a little bit narrower for proportions, just to fit in a little bit nicer in this space. But we've got a nice repetition in height here of clear story windows over 6 foot tall slider windows happening both in the media room and here at the back of the second floor living room. Views to the master suite. Now I like what we're showing up here at the second floor ceiling. A lot more than what I was showing before when the space was narrower and when I was vaulting almost the entire front to back width. This feels really nice to me. So we've got this fun sort of sawtooth pattern happening where this roof element comes cleanly from the exterior down, and then there's a little fun detail here where the edge here comes past a little bit, giving a little chance to run some LED lights along here perhaps. And then we have a simple vault and a relatively simple trapezoid flared skylight shaft. That's really quite nice to look at when coming up the stairs, or when coming down the hallway. But I know you're going to like this, just being a much cleaner 8-foot tall space. I'm sorry, 9-foot tall. 9-foot tall space. Quick peek into a laundry area. I'm not quite sold on this skylight shaft yet, so I'll come back to that one. And a little peek into the wet area. Peek into this nice clean nursery space. There should be closet doors right there. And then into your master suite. So not too much different here other than I've applied a little bit more of that accent wood as an accent material for the tray ceiling. And clean this up a little bit too. This is nice and open now, a lot simpler. And what the heck, we can put the controls here on this back wall. We'll still be out of the spray, the cold water spray, but we won't have to worry about any interference at all from the door swinging in. So let's head downstairs real quick. Take a peek at the stairs. So this is just a really rough idea here of maybe we do the solid wall here with a paneled look, but there's no access to the storage here. It's all accessible through an opening in the garage wall. All finished in here with half-inch drywall down there too. But then we can sort of work later on about how we detail the stair treads and how they cantilever off to look like they're floating without actually being floating stairs. And that could be kind of cool. So again, these would all be just sort of just solid wood, no doors there. Simple pantry. And again, views. If we do go with some 6-foot tall windows here at the dining area. Okay. No changes over there. Let's head back upstairs. Now that I'm looking at this, I've got to say, what if we did... No. Oh, so this is a bit of a long view here, sitting at this furniture, looking through, looking through the spaces here. Let's go down to the mudroom. So try to clean this up a little bit. And here I'm showing a casement window over just a little tiny fixed window, just to get you a little more glass. The casement windows, when they're 3 feet wide, are limited to 5 feet tall. So a little more glass here. That way the casement window doesn't interfere with any plants growing out here when you crank it open. But this bit of wall space between the locker faces and this wall space here are equal. So it'll look centered on the wall and on the ceiling. And from the exterior, there's enough visual space here. It looks like it's in the right spot to me. Yes, we could move it over a little bit to the right if we wanted to bias it more to the right, but I don't think we need to do that. Big window here. This is the biggest picture window that they make in the Tuscany line. 8 feet wide, 6 feet tall. This is also the biggest. And it'd be wonderful to try and see if we can't get this to be one big window, same size as this, but also matched up with these sliders. May not be possible. I think it looks beautiful, guys. But as always, I can't wait to hear your thoughts. But I think at this point, we are just about ready to start the design review process. I'm eager to hear if you guys agree. Thank you so much.